Hey everyone, welcome back, and today we'll see some interesting topic. Okay, so I took this topic because I want to create some awareness around this. So what people do in using this name, okay, using this Abinitio name, okay, even the official team is not caring about this. Okay, so they doesn't care, they won't care. Now since they've made themselves all those sources, okay, all the resources regarding all the advanced topics and all the use basic compound topics, everything free. They made everything free in their own website. Okay, but people still they do some sort of money looting. Okay, so that's what we are going to see today. So types of scam people do. So when I say scam, I'll just detail this. Okay, so don't take this as a mistake. Okay, so don't not everyone does that, but someone is like, if see, even if they are selling you for three five times the more money. Okay, so that's a scam. Okay, so they're looting away your money. So we'll see this topic today, and then now we'll see different types of scam people do. Okay, so first one will be coaching. Okay, so coaching institute, so what they do. Okay, and then second one would be proxy. So this is mainly for see, people do it for interview. They seek some people, and then that person would cost some amount, and then he will help you during the interview process. Okay, and then work support. Okay, so these are three categories mainly. Okay, so first we'll see the coaching institute one. So the coaching institute, see, coaching institute, the coaching institute one. Okay, so this one, uh, see, here also we have some different categories. Okay, so some people do it for client. See, there's one type called client program. Okay, so where Capgemini, Capgemini are companies, MNC, like say MNCs. Okay, so MNCs, they reach out to some coaching institute person. Okay, some mediator. Okay, so that person reaches out to Abinitio, seniors. Okay, some experienced person. Okay, so see, this mediator will get some amount from the client. Okay, for teaching the freshers. Okay, so this one is freshers training. Okay, okay, so some amount will be charged by mediator, and then this amount, some cut. Okay, some cut will be given to senior developer. Okay, so in for his teaching. Okay, so the example would be for this. Okay, so if you are a senior in in Abinitio, if you're having a nice profile. Okay, so you will get calls, mainly from Pune, Hyderabad. Okay, here like most of the, there are like a lot of institutes here. Okay, so some, okay, so for, okay, as of, see, as of to my knowledge. Okay, so my knowledge, I will tell like one example. Okay, so there's been one scenario where I got this offer. Okay, so 40 days freshers training program. Okay, training program, morning 8 a.m., like morning 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, so the same 8 hours. Okay, so for that, 8K per day. So you may think like, okay, this is a good offer. Okay, 8K, that's they're giving you. Okay, and then 40 days, and then if you roughly calculate, you'll be earning in lakhs, right? So you'll be calculating like that. Okay, but the actual, no, actual thing is, the MNCs, for 40 days. Okay, for 40 days they will give you, they'll give the mediator more than 15K or 20K. Okay, per day. Okay, per day, for charging that many people. Okay, suppose you are in a session. Okay, you are in a session with the group of 50 to something, 20 to 25 members. Okay, let's say 20 to 25 freshers. Okay, so your MNCs will be giving the mediator. Okay, so the coaching mediator, so that guy. Okay, so one who is like running the coaching institute. Okay, so they will give you, so for example, if they are giving you 15K per day. Okay, 7K is roughly consumed by the mediator. Okay, and this 15K is like very much less. Okay, so because like for teaching Ab initio, it's not a simple thing. Okay, see, we don't have a source available outside. Okay, so for for mainly preparing the freshers to develop the Ab initio, developing knowledge, develop knowledge, and then onboard the project successfully. Okay, so that's a big thing. So normally 15k is very much less, okay. So this amount is like very much hidden, only known by the mediator through the mail, okay. So maybe it can be like 30k also, 20k also, whatever, okay. So but the cut you get is 8k. Suppose if you are a senior developer, if they approach you for training fresher, the cut you get is 8k per day, okay. The cut, the amount, like amount that they receive from MNC is like it will be hidden, okay. So they won't reveal that. So meaning they want to consume your 8 hours daily, 8 hours daily, 40 days, and then you cut this, you get this 8k per day. That is like very much less, okay. This is like very much less, okay. So it's kind of trap as well, okay. So even for freelancer, for 40 days, 8 hours, 8 hours continuously like speaking to the freshers and then training them, getting 8k is like very much less, okay. So if you're a senior developer, you will know and you will understand this situation, okay. So this kind of client program, okay. So client, client and coaching institutes, okay. So the dealing between these two, okay. So we other people are like just like it's like you are okay, you are being a senior developer here, you are just teaching them, okay, freshers, okay. But these two guys are like primary traders, okay. So this guy is giving money to him, and the mediators like making use of that money, and then they charge, okay, whatever, okay. So whatever, okay. So whatever, no less amount to the senior developer, and then they're hiring, and then they're not helping them teach the freshers, okay. This is one kind of business, but you are being scammed, okay. So 8k per day is like scam, okay. So it's like like not valuable to your experience and your skill, like your knowledge and like your way of teaching, okay. So that's why they're approaching you, okay. So it's like totally, totally they're just valuing you, like they're just providing you like high value thing, okay. So this is providing you a roughly low cut, okay. So that's the kind of stealing your time and energy but paying you less, okay. So that's kind of a scam, I would tell you, okay. So second point, so second point is, see first I'll just tell you, first all this comes under coaching thing, okay. Coaching, let's say coaching. So all this comes under coaching. So second point would be same coaching institute, okay. Same coaching institute, they do it for individual people, okay. So let's say individual, okay. So let's say to one, okay, or a group of sessions, okay. So sessions for group of people, okay. So sessions for group of people, okay. So here they do, what they do is that full course time, okay. So full course 40 days, and they would be charging you, okay. So 19.9k, or roughly you say 20k, okay. 20k for 40 days. What you'll get is that, so now we'll see, here I just found, no, I told you like what really is looking like, no, what really looks like a scam, okay. So because like your energy, time does not worth this amount, okay. So that's why it's not a proper deal, okay. So and this is here, what is the problem here, okay. So you are paying 20k to a coaching institute for 40 days, learning all the basics, okay. So what are you learning here, okay. So here bunch of videos, okay. So a bunch of videos, bunch of videos playing in each sessions, okay. So the main drawbacks here is that the session will be you know uh, uh, boring one, okay. So boring one, most of the candidates, okay. So what I heard of this, that most of the people, they got bored in the sessions, okay. So they couldn't grasp the thing properly, okay. So and it's not valuable as well, okay. So valuable for the amount you pay, okay. Valuable for the not, okay, amount you pay, okay. So this is kind of serious concerns, okay. So 40 days, what are they going to teach, how is it going to help you, okay. If you are going to prepare for the interview, or if you are just learning the basic Abinitio, how it's going to help you in your career. So basic Abinitio or interview, okay. So how it's going to help you, is it helping you in a proper way. It's not about amount, it's about value, okay. So value which they create, okay. So if that's not proper, then it's like totally you're being you're getting fooled. Okay, so that's the, and one more thing for the note. Okay, so I'll just add a note here. So note, so these amounts, okay, so these amounts will vary, okay, depend on your, you know, depend on your innocence, let's say innocence, okay, because you know they'll just fool you, okay, so they will just fool you if you are, if you accept everything, okay. Okay, so I'll just tell you, okay, when I end this video, you'll just get awareness, and then you'll think about this point. Okay, so if you are innocent, if you are say okay to everything, then I think this is not a right place. Okay, so see some, these are the points, okay, so which I find not matching. And then some, see, in worst case, some coaching institute, they're just playing some bunch of videos, okay, playing some bunch of videos, bunch of videos, and then candidates are viewing that. Okay, so that's not a proper teaching. Okay, so proper teaching should be, it should be one to one, or one to one, or one to many, right? One to many, that also should be interactive. So that's a matter thing. Okay, that's a matter. Okay, so that's a matter. And then that's, if that's not the case, then that would be serious concern. Okay, serious problem. So this amount will be vary. Okay, so 20k, and some people will get fooled for 30k, 40k. Consider, consider COVID times. Okay, consider COVID times. Many people, they fooled many engineers. Okay, many engineers, many uh, many final year students, okay, fooled many people, many engineers, they say, on that that gate course or other course. Okay, so gate course or other, cat course or whatever. Okay, so GRE course, they charged 50k, 60k, 70k, like that. Okay, so it's kind of making use of environment and everything. Okay, so and money as well. Okay, so we have to be careful on this one. So okay, third category, so everything comes under coaching. And then third category would be same thing. Okay, same coaching. Okay, so same coaching institute. Okay, so but here for the interview sessions. Okay, for interview session only, for mainly for the interview preparation. Here also, see, here also you have to ask that particular team, whether what value should I get. Okay, will I be getting. Okay, so will you be, will you be helping us, building a right profile, or what is the, what is the valuable thing that you do. Okay, so here what I see, what I what I observed is that people, they charged 9.9k. Okay, so again, 10k round. Okay, so 10k round for each individual candidate. Okay, individual candidate, that's 2 weeks. Okay, so 2 weeks is like 15 days. Okay, so 10k for 15 days. And then discussing only on the use cases. Okay, so now only these areas. Okay, not about the resume building, not about basics, everything on nothing. Okay, so just for solving the use cases, and then interview questions of few companies, interview questions of few companies, which we are doing it free in this channel. Okay, so only for this thing, okay, they're charging 10k. Okay, so this is like this amount what I heard of from a few candidates. Okay, so but I'm not sure of the amount now. Okay, so even this one is like doesn't look see, if this is the only case, then we can, they can do it with the 5k or 6k. Okay, not 10k. So people, people for anything, they just go for 10k, 20k, 30k, 40k, like that. Okay, so not valuing the work they give. And about, if you analyze the work they provide, then then it will be like with way more less. Okay, so these three categories mainly absorbed from the coaching, coaching institute problems. Okay, so that's the, mainly, see, in each, see, there can be nice institute also. Okay, so providing you the nice valuable things, but these are the kind of what I observed. And then not, not like I would not encourage this one. Okay, so next one is I missed one point. Okay, I missed fourth point, Telegram scammers. Okay, so Telegram scammers. So here, we have more people. You know, we have a group called Abinitio, right? So Abinitio, yeah, Abinitio and Abinitio jobs, I think so. So more people, like some people, they would ask you to what are different types here. Okay, so same interview preparation would be there. Okay, full course, there will be some guys telling about full course preparation. Okay, so full course Abinitio course, and then some are giving L2 Abinitio course. Okay, some are selling materials. Okay, some are selling the tool itself. Okay, which is like totally illegal. Okay, so this is kind of uh, and see, and the amount they start is for, I'll just tell you, for this one follows same pattern. Okay, so this one follows same pattern as 20k 10k, like that, for selling materials and selling tool. Okay, so for selling materials they charge. Okay, so they charge you know 500 per, okay, per PDF. Okay, per video that's having some 15 to 20 use cases. Okay, something. Okay, so that's like totally, and then for video materials. Okay, for video materials they're charging 15k. Okay, for the full course video materials. Okay, so like see, you'll end up giving 10k at least. Okay, to people, which which I think like they're selling good stuff. Okay, and the selling tool I'm not sure. Okay, so how much someone they're they're like they're getting for selling the old tool. Okay, old tool where where you can't even test the latest function. Okay, latest accumulation function, vector function, everything, anything. Okay, so these are like total bad thing which they are doing for the sake of money. But but we have to be careful on our side. Okay, so second one is proxy interview. So this one, so we have commented about teachings. Okay, so these are available teachings. Okay, so some are from LinkedIn, some are from Telegram. Okay, so I'm not sure about WhatsApp group. Okay, so let's go for the second category. Okay, so second category, proxy interview. Okay, so this one has been available okay, this I think from COVID time or before COVID. Okay, not sure. Okay, people help. Okay, so people support in your interview. Okay, so maybe there's like different categories. Okay, even I have when I recruited, okay, like few months back, I could easily find out that candidate is using proxy. Okay, so the first sign would be, let's say first sign would be audio not matching. Okay, so audio lip sync problem. Okay, so that is like clearly will be visible for the recruiter, so recruiter can find out clearly. Okay, so we could see that clearly. And then uh, some tilted position. Okay, so let's say tilted lap position, something not something not let's say something's like fishy. Okay, so something's like with the fishy with the question. Okay, so because like that's one another candidate recording the question or something like that. Okay, this you'll observe when you ping the question in the chat. Okay, so if I ping the chat, if I ping a question in the chat, then that person obviously doesn't know, right? One who is like taking interview, so the one who is supporting the interview, maybe that person has to come in between. Okay, so he cannot come between because like a video camera thing. Okay, so what he does is that he just pokes. Okay, so pokes the phone. Okay, phone on the right side. Okay, on side. Okay, on side, and capture the, okay, capture the question, and then help. Okay, and then help this person. Okay, person in the paper. Okay, so so this person will look at the paper and then he will ask this question. Okay, so these are like normally like recruiter will find out. Okay, so the thing is, at the end of the day you are going to get banished. Okay, in the interview, like if I'm recruiting you, if I'm finding this this abnormal activity, and then what I do is that I'll just write on mail, calling it as foul play. That's it. Okay, you are out of the you are out of company for another another 3 years. Okay, I'm not sure about the rule which they have for the foul play, but foul play thing is considered serious thing. Okay, so I'm not sure about 1 year or 2 year or 3 year. Okay, so or even 6 months. That one I'm not sure. Like okay, only managers and the other people know. Okay, so foul play you'll be like terminated for the interview thing. Okay, so next you won't get that. So now, so these are bad thing, but now we'll see what is scam here. Okay, so the scam here is they are charging 15k for 30-minute session. Okay, this is like one time. So you are trying to procure a some 1 lakh job or 60k lakh job, 60k like whatever. Okay, whatever 50k above. Okay, so whatever, for that you are ready to, if you are ready to spend 15k, and you are doing all this sort of thing, and then at the end of the day you are getting banished. Okay, so that's not a that's not a good practice actually. So this is not a good practice, but For 30 minutes 15k again it's not a value. Okay, so maybe that person for the 30 minutes, let's say in the 30 minutes you have only few questions. Okay, few use case, few questions. Okay, if you calculate that, why I'm saying scam, okay, why I'm calling it a scam. Okay, why is scam? Because in the 30 minutes you just understand, analyze properly. Okay, 30 minutes, like you'll get, see, you can ignore the about intro. Okay, about intro and everything. Okay, so basic talk. Okay, so if you're getting two use cases and then few five theory questions. Okay, if you calculate this for, if you calculate, roughly 5k would be more. Okay, 5k would be more than enough. Okay, 5k, but they are charging you three times more. Okay, so which is not a nice thing. Okay, see, whatever, see, see what, see these, in these three steps, whatever they do, fine, but the amount they get is totally, totally scam. Okay, totally looting away their money. Okay, that's a bad thing. Okay, someone, coming at you and then they're, if they're helping you for 2k 3k, then fine. Okay, because that's not a scam. Okay, this is like they're providing effort and then they're charging for that amount, for that, effort. And then final thing is what's up for, okay, this one is, quite interesting. Yeah, because, because the thing here is, you know okay, let's say this proxy person. Okay, this proxy person, you know this proxy person successfully, took the help of a, proxy, and then he cleared the interview. Let's clear the story. Okay, he cleared the interview. Okay, he cleared the interview, and then he successful, like he's inside. Okay, now he's onboarded. Okay, so he's onboarded, and then now he's into project. Okay, now he will have the fear, definitely. Okay, because he already cheated and then he's in the project. Okay, so now he's into the project, he doesn't know what to do. Okay, so now he goes for the, okay, so out of fear he goes for the work support. Okay, so what the work support, now the work support, there are some official professionals. Okay, official professionals available for the work support. Okay, so they expect 10%, 10 to 15% cut. Okay, of your uh, salary. Okay, so this one, see, all the amount are, see, all the amount is like varying. Okay, so whatever I say is the like minimal thing. Okay, so that does vary. Okay, according to the time, like environment, the economic factor and everything. If the hiring is more, then the amount will be more. Okay, if the hiring is less, amount will be less. Okay, so totally like, depends on the social factors. So the 10 to 15% cut of your salary. Okay, and it's like hourly charge. Okay, hourly charge as well. Okay, so this is like, bad practice and total scam, because hourly charge is fine, but hourly charge plus cut off your salary is, you know uh, for that you don't have to, you can take help of seniors and then you don't have to go for the support. Okay, so there's a too much amount is getting, looted. Okay, so these are the three categories. Okay, categories, and then, I'm not sure about other reference and other thing. Okay, so there would be other referrals or other programs for other thing they will be charging. I'm not sure. So if you have come across any other other categories, just you can mention that above, so that we can talk about that in the future. Okay, so you can comment down if you have seen some other scams or some other, like, money looting is going on. Okay, with the word Abinitio. Okay, so people make use of this technology and then they are doing some scams. Okay, so that's the motive. So that's the, this is what, like, this kind of an interesting one I like, I want to talk about. And then to mainly to create awareness. Okay, so whether if you want the teaching, if you want the mentor guidance, you have to look for the valuable thing. Okay, you have to know, look for, see, see, now these are the problems. Okay, now you can ask me, okay bro, what should I do? Okay, so what should I do? Okay, so now I want a mentor. Okay, I want a mentor to help me. Okay, for whatever. Okay, for interview or full post teaching or whatever. So now what should be, you should be checking? Okay, you should be checking whether he is genuine or, okay, whether he or she is genuine or what. Genuine. Okay, genuine. Okay, provide valuable contents. Okay, valuable contents. And then, any other like old candidates. Okay, any other registered, okay, you can ask review from any other candidates. Okay, so these are other people. So these are things are there. Okay, so and you check that, and then if the amount is affordable, for the value that he or she is creating, then you can totally dive in. Okay, so there is no restriction in going for a mentor, or like okay, so like having someone like senior with you. Okay, there's no restriction, but you should be careful. So that's the goal. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, tada bye bye, happy weekend.